Welcome to episode 26 of our Family Travel Australia series, where we bring you Australia's best destinations, family-friendly experiences and travel inspiration to get you out there and living your best life. This week we travel our final 300 kilometres from Albury Wodonga to Port Melbourne to board the Spirit of Tasmania bound for Devonport. But first we get a much needed diesel heater installed in the van and unfortunately blow a tyre out on the Hilux on the way to Melbourne. And we've saved the best for last as we board the Spirit of Tasmania and bring you our top 10 need-to-know travel tips for travelling to Tassie on board the Spirit.
Ooh. Early morning, early start, 12 degrees, it's cold.
It is cold.
If you're a Queenslander. Which is a good segue into what we're doing this morning. We're heading to see the guys at RV World in Albury Wodonga, and they are going to fit a diesel heater to Orange. Much needed.
Good.
Look, we've been tipped off by that many people that have said, you got your diesel heater sorted, right? And we're like, no, we've got the aircon, it's reverse cycle, blah. They're like, yeah, but you'll be free camping, so you won't want to sort out how you're going to keep warm. And we're like, nah, it'll be fine. Anyway, apparently it's going to be the best money we've spent, ever spent. It is an expensive piece of kit. There's no way around it. I have looked and spoken to that many different suppliers, and we actually detoured via Albury Wodonga to see RV World. These guys offered us a little bit of a discount. Anyway, we're going to check them out. Hopefully they do a great job.
What's the new saying? Warm wife, happy life.
I'm going with that. That sounds good. Cool is this? They've let me come in so that I can actually look under the van without lying in the dirt, which is pretty amazing. But this is so awesome to be able to see it from under here. And after just over 10,000 kilometres, it is remarkably still pretty clean. We have actually been driving it. It's been to central Queensland. We've been all the way down the southeast coast to pretty well to the central coast of New South Wales, then inland up over the Blue Mountains. We experienced a lot of rain, so maybe that's just washed it all out, but it is really cool to see it from here. So we're just getting its 10,000k service, checking the bearings, getting everything sorted just before we go to Tassie, and of course getting that all-important diesel heater fitted. Should be good. All right. Good morning! An absolute perler of a day.
Amazing.
We have picked up the caravan. We've tested the diesel heater. It works beautifully. We've had it full service, which is great. It was pretty wild to see it up there on the hoist. I do have to again give a mention to Nathan, Dave, who was the technician who did most of the work, Matt, who helped us out as well with the service. The guys there at RV World in Albury Wodonga really do provide a great service. So thank you very much, guys, for looking after us.
Yeah, toasty in Tassie.
Exactly. We were probably going to cheers you a number of times.
I'm sure we will.
When we're feeling nice and cozy. So we're back on the road, nice and early, a bit of a cool morning. And we're heading down to Melbourne, our last 300 kilometres of this journey. It's hard to believe that it's here.
Where are we going today, Jasper?
Tasmania.
There you go, we'll take it. Whew, we got there.
We sure are.
So yeah, we're on the road, and I think I should take this opportunity to wish my beautiful bride a happy birthday.
Thank you, honey.
What age are you?
It's a milestone, let's just put it that way.
Yeah, and it has a 4 in it. Happy
Thank
birthday.
You, Jasper. Thank you, Daddy.
We're going to celebrate definitely today, but tonight when we're on that boat, I'm sure we'll have a toast, a birthday toast.
You reckon? I think we'll be sleeping.
Okay, so we've pulled over at this little rest stop, and as we pulled off the highway here, we punctured our back rear tyre. Look at that. Well and truly, I'm hoping that we haven't done any damage to the rim. We'll go back here and have a look at the rest of the van. All right, fortunately nothing else damaged. Gave me a hell of a fright, I have to say. But anyway, this is going to take me a little bit of effort. We might unhitch the van, fix the tyre, and then hitch up and get going. Here we go. Everyone happy? You okay? All right, let's do this. All right, so I've just instead of trying to put the tyre, it's pretty fit, huh? Instead of trying to put the tyre back underneath the Hilux, because it actually winds up underneath the tray back, I've just chucked it in the back of the caravan for now, because it'll just be easier. I'll get to Melbourne, I'll run around to Bob Jane or a tyre centre, and we'll sort it out. But I mean, it literally made an almighty bang, and it literally just ripped a massive hole in the tyre. I mean, look at that. And I don't know, we must have hit it only doing like, I don't know, 40. We'd already pulled off on the off ramp into this rest area, so Jasper could do a quick wee. So yeah, so moral of the story: you can blame your 3-year-old for this one. No, it's all good. Amazing help. So people are good people. All right, here we go. Back on the road. Well, there you go. I've made this point so many times. There goes Alan and Chris, the Good Samaritans, caravanners. How good is this community? I just tell you, I mean, I could have done that. I would still be there. He basically did it for me. Yeah, amazing. So anyway, we're back on the road.
Hey, all I'm going to say is start putting out there for $1 million, because you've got an awesome power of attraction.
Look, I may have said last night, can we please leave early, just in case, something happens, we get a flat tyre. Yeah, I might have jinxed us. Anyway, smooth sailing. Are you allowed to say that from here?
Definitely smooth sailing from here.
Stumbling out of bed, and I still got you in my head. From all those pretty words you said, it's like I'm wasted. Every time I see your face, I'm losing track of time and space. I don't know where I am, it's like I'm wasted, and I won't waste it. And I promise that I will stand by you forever. I can't get you out of my mind. I will follow you.
So in a bizarre turn of fortune, given that we blew a tyre, then changed it, came to Bob Jane T-Mart, got it repaired, we're only like literally 5 minutes around the corner from the Spirit of Tasmania, and there's hardly any parking or anywhere really for you to pull up and wait for your boarding time. So the guys here at Bob Jane said, look, just hang out in the car park, there's heaps of space. I mean, there literally is no one here, and it's been brilliant. We've been able to get ourselves sorted and we're now ready to go. We're so excited. We just can't wait to get on the boat now. I think we're all going to sleep very well tonight, hopefully in really beautiful calm seas. Hi! Excellent, Jasper over there on the playground. How good is the Spirit of Tasmania?
Awesome. And we're
Right.
almost there.
We are almost there. We can actually see Tassie in the distance. It has been a remarkably smooth sail. Now, I don't know if that's necessarily always the case, but for us, it has been amazing.
We prayed for it, didn't we?
We did. Now, we really wanted to put together a top 10 tips, the best advice that we could give you if you're either traveling with a caravan or you are traveling with a family. This is what we've come up with to help make your experience hopefully as wonderful as what we've experienced.
Absolutely.
All right, number one
Is be prepared.
be prepared.
So before you sail, check out Spirit of Tasmania's website. They have a fantastic itinerary planner on their website that gives you everything you need to know for your experience in Tassie, things to see and do, places to stay, road trips to take. So really utilise that. It is an awesome tool on the Spirit of Tasmania website. As far as sail day goes, be prepared, but don't be early. Now this is a weird one for us because we always like to be early, but particularly on the Melbourne side, there's very limited parking if you are travelling with a caravan, particularly a big rig like ours. So arrive on time. You've got plenty of time to check in, like 2.5 hours available to arrive and check in.
Look, our check-in time was 8 p.m. with sail time at 10:30 p.m. and the check-in closes 45 minutes before departure. Okay, so at 9:45 it closed. Now we arrived at 8:05. From the queuing system, which is this very organised system, through security check, through the actual check-in process, to our cabin was 45 minutes.
Yeah, it was super quick.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's always that quick, but that certainly was what we experienced, which was absolutely fantastic. The next one is number 2, is actually to make sure that you do take in and read all the advice relating to food and drinks, okay? What you can and can't travel with onto the boat. Now you can leave things in the caravan, obviously, but read that advice and pay attention. When we went through security, they went through the 4-wheel drive. They made me lift up the canopy and look through that. We then unlocked the van. We walked through the van, opened the fridge, opened the freezer. Some stuff fell out. It's another tip. That's all right. But look, super friendly, super organised, but just be aware of what you can and can't bring, particularly around fresh produce.
Biosecurity, absolutely. And I mean, the laws are there for good reason, so it's not hard to, you know, follow it.
Follow the rules.
Yeah.
Number 3,
Super important, this one. Super important.
Okay, rookie mistake for us as parents. We should have given Jasper a toilet break before we actually had arrived.
Yeah, look, if you can, it's a great idea before you start the check-in queuing process. But in saying that, super helpful, super friendly staff.
We literally, once we checked in, we moved over to the side. They pulled us over and Katie was able to get Jasper out, and there's toilets all along the wharf there, so it actually wasn't a problem, but yeah, you could save yourself that little hassle.
Yeah, absolutely. And depending on what time you arrive and do the check-in queuing process could depend on how long it takes for you to get through. So, I mean, for us, it was
really
pretty quick, but we have heard other people say that it has taken a lot longer. So, again, be prepared.
All right, number 4 is fuel. This is something that is worth definitely making sure that you read up properly on. We actually had an empty diesel jerry can. I could have filled that up and travelled with that full. Petrol is a different story. You can't travel with petrol, so make sure you check the advice on that.
Yeah, look, absolutely. Again, they give you all the information, so just make sure you're reading through what they send you when you book, and you'll know exactly what you can and can't bring and what you can and can't do.
Yep, easy. All right, number 5, sailing with kids. We're sailing overnight. Get a cabin.
Definitely recommend it, especially for an overnight sail. The cabins, just, I mean, they give you your own space. Obviously, overnight you want to be sleeping, which was fantastic. We had no issues. We were in a cabin with 4 bunks, so I just bunked in
and
with
a
Jasper.
porthole, which is very cool for the morning.
Window. You have your own private ensuite, so you've got your own toilet and amazing hot, great shower.
Yeah, super hot shower, and look, it's all good. Like, it's not. Yeah, it was really. It's clean. It's tidy.
For the extra expense, if you are traveling with kids, absolutely recommend it. Even during the day, you know, sometimes the sails, depending on the weather, can be between 9 and 11 hours for a day sail.
Yeah,
having a cabin, if you've got smaller children who need somewhere to rest or just have time out, is also a great idea. So well worth looking into that.
Okay, so we set out our cabin. That was number 5. Number 6, we went straight for the food and drink.
Yeah, absolutely. And loads of options on board depending on your budget, your preference.
Yeah, and absolutely bring some of your own snacks and water and whatever else you need. But we ended up choosing the buffet, which, look, they cater for every dietary requirement. We thought it was actually really good. We also able to grab ourselves a wine each, which was very nice. And there was plenty of options there for Jasper as well. There's plenty of bars. There are so many lounge areas here. It is unbelievable. It's like being on a cruise ship, really, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
Got that feel about it.
Yeah, it definitely is. And again, depending on what time you arrive, we had come in, set up, had our dinner before the ship had even left port. So
amazing.
There's so much time to get settled before you actually sail.
Okay, after dinner, number 7, the tourism hub is right outside or at the door of the buffet, the main restaurant.
Yeah, TMK,
that's it. And the tourism hub is a great place to talk to. The main tour operator there was Wendy. She gave us some great advice. We were able to pick up our National Parks Pass. It was $60 for 2 months, and very recommended. Do it while you're on board, and then also to browse the endless opportunities, experiences that you can, you know, discover and explore on Tasmania. There's this massive 2 walls full of brochures, so that's great for the kids as well to sort of pick out a couple of things, I guess, and
absolutely.
Enjoy that.
Some light reading.
All right, next is to explore the ship. So after you leave the tourism hub, right next to that is the reception area and a reading sort of lounge area, like a sort of library kind of area, a quiet zone. But you can pick up a ship map there, okay, which is super cool and super fun for Jasper. They have a fast fact sheet as well with all of the great information about the actual ship itself. But that was great then to use that map to, in effect, go, right, what are we going to explore now?
Absolutely. And to be honest, I think Jasper's favourite part was, you know, going up and down the corridors and going up the stairs to the next level and really just exploring everywhere. So lots of fun.
Number 9, wave goodbye. Find a great vantage point to actually see the city lights of Melbourne and wave goodbye, which was fun with Jasper. We chose the port side. We were tipped off, and that way the ship, as it backs out, brings that whole city and Port Melbourne into view, and it is absolutely beautiful and well worth standing out on deck to do this.
Definitely, absolutely recommend it, and be out there within about 15 minutes of the ship leaving so that you get that best aspect, that best view.
Excellent. And finally is the play zones. We found the amount of different areas for kids adequate, and more than, actually. There's this great little climbing sort of mini jamboree area that Jasper loved. There's TVs in every lounge and screens in every wall.
There's a gaming room for the bigger kids.
Yep, there's a PlayStation section as well. We actually took in the cinema because Frozen 2 was playing. Now, that started at 11 p.m. And so, look, we watched the first 30 minutes and then we were all tucked in and asleep probably by about 11:45, 12 o'clock. It is going to be a long night, a late night, you know. Lose the
Go
rules.
with it.
Yeah, get rid of the rules, enjoy it, make the most of it. Jasper loved being a big kid. But yeah, look, and overall, a really wonderful experience. We couldn't fault any of the staff or any of the experience. We hope that this has helped you.
If we can, we're going to give you one sneaky little bonus tip as well.
Bonus.
We had beautiful calm seas, but we do know that crossing the Bass Strait can not be so good. So we, again, were prepared. We picked up some seasick tablets from the pharmacy just in case, and touch wood, we've never experienced that. We're all quite good on the water, but we did want to be prepared because we didn't know what to expect. And the other thing is of course we use our beautiful doTERRA essential oils, so ginger and blends that have all of those nice tummy taming essential oils to have on hand just in case. Again, it's about being prepared.
It is. So Spirit of Tasmania, wonderful experience, a wonderful family experience.
Someone who loves me very much went to Tasmania.
Mum.
Are you excited? Can you see the boat? Yeah, I know, it's so cool. Wow. And the weather looks amazing on this side of things.
Kind to us, Bass Strait.
Oh wow, here we go.
That boat is a double-decker one.
It is.